Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember that you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. This quote by Harriet Tubman has inspired thousands of people over the years, including me. And today I want to share with you the story of two dreamers who founded an amazing organization that is doing tremendous work for people in the United States as well as around the world. Tommy and Matthew Barnett in 1994 founded the Dream Center Church. Little did they know that they were nurturing an organization that would grow into a family of ministries called the Dream Center. And today I want to share with you some of the amazing things that they're doing to serve people. The Dream Center serves as a resource center focused on providing support to those affected by homelessness, hunger, and the lack of education through residential and community outreach programs. Thousands of pastors, community leaders, and volunteers have visited the Dream Center throughout the years. Inspired by their experiences there, many since that time have built dream centers in their own cities to meet specific community needs. The Dream Center Network now collectively consists of 84 dream centers around the world, including centers in 29 states and 8 different countries. With a vision to transform the world, each Dream Center strives to provide the help and resources necessary to individuals and communities in need. The Dream Center Network continues to grow each year, reaching thousands of people around the globe. One of the programs that the Dream Center sponsors is called Adopt a Block. Since Adopt a Block was established in the year 2000, more than 200,000 lives have been impacted. Through this weekly outreach, the Dream Center partners with many volunteers and organizations to visit over 23 underserved neighborhoods with the goal of finding a need and filling it. These outreach programs include distributing food, hygiene items, and other essentials. It also includes them playing with the children, picking up trash in the neighborhoods, and visiting families door to door. They also have a clothing outreach. In a typical month, the Dream Center distributes around 20,000 articles of clothing. Through this weekly outreach, the Dream Center partners with many volunteers to visit over 15 underserved neighborhoods. As many as 500 volunteers serve to distribute food, hygiene items, and other essentials. They pick up trash and they visit families door to door. Practical services are also available to the community to provide emotional, physical, and mental and spiritual support. The Dream Center participates in disaster relief. They collaborate with various churches and other organizations in order to quickly provide resources and emotional and spiritual support to victims affected by natural disasters occurring in the United States. Resources include hygiene products, baby products, food, and water. These are distributed to the victims of natural disasters. The Dream Center also has a mobile food bank. An estimated 2 million people in Los Angeles County live with food insecurities, which means 1 in 5 people who live there may not know where their next meal is coming from. The Dream Center addresses this need by distributing food to individuals and families in over 23 local distribution sites. On average, their food programs feed more than 20,000 people monthly. Over the course of a year, more than 500,000 bags of groceries are distributed. And so Los Angeles County is actually the county where the Dream Center started. So that is probably the place that they distribute most of the food in the United States. The Dream Center is involved in foster care intervention. The foster care intervention team works with individual families who have open cases with the Department of Family and Children's Services. They help families to stay together by providing basic necessities and, in many cases, the furniture they need to be able to stay together as a family and to have housing and just the basic necessities. So what their goal is to partner with DFACS to help loving families avoid separation, provide support for families who are in the process of reunification, and ultimately they want to close those cases and close the gaps where families are having issues where they're not able to stay together and not able to have healthy relationships. So I really do love this particular outreach because families are the foundation of our society, and they are working at fixing families and helping heal families on at the root level of where the issues really are, so that they can help them to come back together in the manner that God would have them to be, in a healthy, strong relationships. The Dream Center is also involved in human traffic rescue. The Dream Center Human Trafficking Rescue and 5-day emergency shelters provide all necessary services, food, housing, basic items to adult victims of domestic abuse, addiction, and human trafficking. In this safe and private setting, staff individually work with each woman to find more permanent lodging, get psychiatric evaluations, which is very key in helping the recovery process. They are medically tested and treated, and they help them to learn how to pursue healthy lifestyles in society. The Dream Center has a jail outreach. Through the jail outreach, inmates in Los Angeles County Men's Central Jail, Twin Towers, and Central Regional Detention can be discipled, encouraged, and befriended by Dream Center staff and volunteers. With weekly visits and mentorship, Bible studies, and church services, individuals of different demographics and backgrounds are equipped for release through enrollment in the Dream Center discipleship program. And this again is key because they really deal with the root causes of what has caused people to go into dysfunctional behaviors and environments and lifestyles. So they are discipling the people who are in jails. They are building relationships with them. They are teaching them about Christ and how to effectively transition from where they are to becoming normal parts of society again. And so the Bible studies and the church services assist in this. The volunteers go in and really help them in forming relationships with them and prepare them to be released. So serving as a bridge between those incarcerated in jail and those recovering in the discipleship program, the outreach teams help build a loving community that nurtures people that nurtures the people who are incarcerated. They provide that loving, strong neighborhood community of people where they can grow, learn, thrive, and become better people for Christ. And the next program I want to talk to you about is called Kids Jam. And so Kids Jam program teams with Adopt a Block to provide emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual support to the many youth of the 23 underserved neighborhood sites served by Adopt a Block. Through sports, games, and other activities, many of the volunteers and staff make a difference in their lives through consistency and simply being present in their lives. What an amazing concept that these kids who have known no consistency, whose environments are constantly changing for the worse, they come in and they are consistently there, consistently showing up, and consistently being that presence of Christ in their lives. The Dream Center also has residential programs. One is the Transitional Housing Program, and the Transitional Housing Programs are available to those who are looking to make significant changes in their lives and to heal from past traumas. They're there to help people fight and overcome addictions and other controlling issues like homelessness and to develop the life skills to transition back into society successfully with a renewed sense of purpose and a healthy mind, body, and spirit. The Transitional Housing Program freely provides personalized care, mentorship, guidance to each resident on campus. Their goal is to provide personalized care, mentorship, and guidance to each resident on campus. Their goal is to help families and individuals develop education and personal growth and engage in healthy communities. The Dream Center Discipleship Recovery Program is a one-year residential program designed to support men and women who are overcoming life-controlling issues and recovering from drug and alcohol addictions, depression, and abuse. This program is structured to eliminate distractions so that the participants can focus on building a healthy foundation to rebuild their lives. Food, housing, education, and mentorship are all provided free of charge. The Dream Center has a program called Connections. The Dream Center's Connections program provides additional support and continual structure to male and female graduates of the Dream Center Discipleship Program. This close community and accountability allows individuals to grow in their spiritual lives as they continue to pursue the difficult road of recovery. Food, housing, education, mentorship are all provided free of charge. The Dream Center's transition program is designed to help male and female graduates of the Dream Center Connections program successfully transition into independent living. This supportive program enables individuals to develop and execute an exit strategy upon leaving the campus. Through job training and interviewing, apartment searching, sober living, and counseling. All food, housing, education, and mentorship are provided for free. The Dream Center has a foster youth program. Did you know that roughly 20% of youth who age out of foster care end up homeless within the first 2 years? Dedicated to helping youths who have transitioned out of the foster care system, the program supports young adults ages 18 to 23 by providing the resources for educational learning and job training along with supportive community and mentorship. Thousands of families struggle with homelessness, and they have found refuge through the Transitional Housing Program by the Dream Center. It's for homeless families. This program provides the opportunity for struggling homeless families to gain support in spiritual, emotional, educational, financial, and vocational areas while establishing stability and engaging in community. To equip these families, especially parents, for long-term success, this program focuses on building strong foundations and provides opportunity to transition out with a healthy and sustainable future. So they give them not just the training that they need, but they give them a pathway to be able to see that they can live out this new life that they've gained in practical ways. So they give them a plan and they help teach them skills of how to strategize for success in their new lives. The Dream Center ministers to veterans. The Dream Center Veterans Program is a one-year residential program designed to help equip male and female military veterans with the spiritual, practical, and foundational skills needed to transition back into civilian life. In collaboration with local organizations, volunteers, and the Dream Center community, and by providing individualized assistance, the program enables veterans to develop positive social skills, build life skills, and employment resources, continue in education, learn to utilize veterans benefits, and grow in a like-minded environment. These are just some of the programs that the Dream Center has engaged in, and where they are engaging the community, where they're reaching out to the community, and where they are transforming their communities. This is one of the most impactful ministries that I have ever had the opportunity to observe. I've been following them for probably the last 10 years, and I'm really, really impressed with what they're doing in terms of going out into the community and helping to rebuild, as the Bible says, the waste places, the places where people have just been forgotten in many instances, or where they just have lost hope. And so it reminds me of that passage in Matthew when Jesus said that in that day he's going to reward people who have served him by serving others, and he'll say to them, you're being rewarded because you saw me hungry, you fed me, you saw me without clothing, you clothed me, you saw me a stranger and you welcomed me in. And they will say to him, when did we do all of these things? And he will say to them, when you've done it to the least of these, you've done it to me. And these are the least of these that Christ identifies. He still walks our streets in the persons of who are homeless, in the persons who are addicted, in the persons who have been trafficked, in the persons who are orphans, often with physical parents, but not people who are parenting them properly. So I really love the Dream Center. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation as much as I've enjoyed sharing that with you. So thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome day.